Polar form in complex numbers. See, complex numbers represents what? On a plane, they represents
Angles?
they represent a point. Their complex numbers means what? Points,
Points.
coordinate points. So when you join the coordinate points, let's say a random point is here. If you join it with origin like this,
Then it makes angle.
it makes an angle theta. This theta is called
Angle. Argument. Okay.
argument. So let's say the coordinates of this point P is x comma y. So complex number P is x plus iota y. Get out?
No.
This is the complex number. So can you highlight which distance should be x and which distance should be y?
Yep. So this will be y. This will be x.
Yeah, so here to here it is x and here to here it is y, right?
Yep.
And let's say this distance from origin to P is r.
Yeah. We can say modulus, right?
Yeah, r is equal to modulus of complex number. So what is sine theta and what is cos theta?
The those Socastos. Socato. So sine will be opposite side divided by hypotenuse.
Yeah, what is it? Opposite.
Of y divided by modulus.
Y divided by r, right?
Yeah.
Cos will be
Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. X divided by r.
x by r. So we are talking about this length is x and this length is y, right? What is their value? Can I obtain from this formula?
This, yeah.
So x is equal to, so y is equal to, from here y is equal to r sine theta, and from here x is equal to r cos theta. Any doubt so far?
No.
So when you are writing a complex number, it is x plus iota y, right? So r cos theta plus iota into r sine theta. So if you take out overall r common, cos theta plus iota sine theta. This is called polar form of complex number. What is the value of r? Do you know?
Modulus. If we have the other two value, then only we will be able to do that.
Yeah, x plus iota y means r value will be
square of x square plus y, under root x square plus y square.
Yeah, under root x square plus y square.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. This is about the polar form. So the same complex number can be represented as r into cos theta plus I sin theta. What is this theta called?
Argument.
Argument. Still the argument. We say tan inverse of
tan theta or tan inverse that Socatoa opposite by adjacent.
y by x. This formula is important. Theta is tan inverse of y by x. So did the sir say that calculators are allowed? What type of calculators are allowed?
They didn't reply yet. I
Okay,
did mail them. They didn't reply yet.
okay. It seems like you got one of the responses, right?
Yeah, no, they didn't responded me yet. This mail, when I did the application, they sent me this mail
Oh, okay.
regarding this.
And this is about that. Yeah, in the previous class we were discussing about trigonometry, right? Applications.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about right triangle for now. Right triangle means one of the angle should be
90 degree.
yes 90 degrees. So let's talk about the game is about these two remaining angles.
Yes.
So let's say this is x degrees. Let's say this is y degrees. So the first theorem is sum of acute angles in the right triangle is equal to 90 degrees. What do I mean by that is total sum should be 180, right?
Yeah.
This plus this plus this, but this part is already 90, correct?
Yeah.
So the rest of the part, this and this should add up to
90.
90. So that is what it means. Sum of acute angles in right triangle is 90.
Okay.
So if I directly tell you this angle is 1 degree, can you directly tell me value of y should be how much?
89.
89, right?
Yeah.
Let's say if I write 1.1.
Then 88.90 something.
Yeah, 88.9. It's just, this is the way. So instead of adding 90 plus 1 plus y is equal to 180, 90 plus 1.1 plus y degrees should be 180. Doing all those subtraction, all those hassle, we can understand that sum of acute angles should add up to 90 degrees.
180. Yeah. Total 180.
A total 180. These two, if it is
I
about these
mean,
two, these are the acute angles.
yeah.
So if two angles add up to 90 degrees, they are also called as
Writing.
I mean, complementary angles.
Oh yeah, yeah. Complementary and supplementary. Yeah.
Complementary angles.
Yes.
So there is also supplementary angles. What was that?
180 degree.
180 degrees. So S comes later, right? So S will be bigger. Like this you can
Yeah.
remember. In alphabets, C comes first, so C will
First.
be smaller. Yeah, so that is the first thing. So in the same triangle, if this is 90, this will be X. What will be the value of this?
45, 45.
If this is X,
Mm-hmm.
this value will be how much? In terms of
X.
X.
90 minus X.
90 minus X. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's it about applications in trigonometry. I think you understood how to measure elevation, depression with
Yeah.
respect to what level?
Horizontal level.
Horizontal level. So from horizontal, how much the person is tilting,
Yeah.
like that.
Those both angles will be same.
Hmm. Yeah, those both angles, angle of elevation and depression will be same.
Same.
Okay, let's try the question from the previous class, trigonometry. It's about angles in quadrant.
Mhm.
If we talk about x-axis and y-axis, how many quadrants are there?
4.
Or q1, q2, q3, q4, right?
Yeah.
So if I say there is an angle theta, if it lies in quadrant 1, if I add 90 degrees to this angle theta, it will shift to what quadrant?
If add 90 degree in theta,
This will move like this, right?
yeah,
It will reach q2.
okay.
So if you are adding an angle, quadrant changes. So addition or subtraction of 90 degrees changes the quadrant in which the angle lies. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So there is a pattern to remember things. Usually they say in the question 90 plus x, 180 plus x, how much will be the ratio? Questions like this. Sine of 90 plus x will be how much? Cos of like this. So how to do is, let's say you have the calculator, right?
Yeah.
So can you put sine of 120 degrees in the calculator? How much is the value?
20. How to put degrees?
Is it in radian?
0.50.
So minus 0.15.
50.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
So depending on the angle, if it is bigger, obviously the trigonometry ratio can either be positive or can either be negative. So trig values are not always positive. Trigonometric values aren't always
Positive.
positive. They can be negative, but it depends upon the angle, quadrant. Depends upon what quadrant the angle lies. Okay. So it's important to study whether it is 90 plus 30 degrees, 90 minus 30 degrees. How to do that? I'll tell you what. See, if they give you, let's say, sine of, okay, first things first, what is important to remember is A S T C. ASTC means if the angle lies in quadrant 1, all trigonometric ratios are positive.
Okay.
If the angle lies in, this is Q2, right?
Hmm.
Can you guess which one will be positive?
A and C.
See, if angle lies in Q2 in this region, that means S values will be positive.
Oh, okay.
S means sine.
Hmm.
If the angle lies in, let's say, Q4, which ratio will be positive?
Cos.
Cos. Okay. That is the concept. So the concept is ASTC. We remember it usually as all silver teacups. Like this you can remember. ASTC. All silver teacups like this. So if I say random sine of 90 plus x, can you tell me if it is positive or negative? Value will
Sin
be
90 x will be positive.
positive, right? So
Yeah.
we don't know if this x is bigger or smaller, correct?
Mhm.
So we automatically assume that it lies in quadrant 2.
2.
Automatically assume 90 plus x is in Q2. And then according to that, since it lies in Q2, will be positive, correct?
Mm.
Okay. The answer will be sin of 90 plus x will be positive cos x. Why it is cos? Sin to cos. It has changed, correct?
Reciprocals.
But let's say 180 plus x. Will it be positive or negative?
Positive.
180 plus x means it lies in what quadrant?
Second.
180 plus x.
180.
See, here to here it is 90 degrees, okay?
Okay.
Here to
And
here it is,
180.
and here to here it will be
180 plus 90.
270 degrees. So when I say 180 plus x, it lies in what quadrant?
Third. Okay.
Q3 angle.
Yeah.
So sign will be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So this answer will be negative, but negative of sin x.
Sin x.
Why it is sin x, not cos x like earlier? We'll
It,
understand why it is.
it was not positive.
It has nothing to do with positive or negative.
Could be
What?
something.
Yeah. So basically, earlier case, 90 means odd multiple of 90. 90 into 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
90 into 1, odd multiple. Odd multiple means sine flips to cosine.
Oh.
Here, this angle is 90 into
2.
even multiple, right?
Yeah.
Even multiple means sine remains the same answer.
Okay.
So even multiple, no change in trigonometric ratio.
So only in 90 degrees it will change.
When 270 is also odd multiple, right? 270
So in
degrees.
all multiples it will change.
Yes, odd multiples. Odd multiples change in ratio. Change in trigonometric ratio. Usually, sine flips to cosine, cos flips to sine, and tan flips to cot.
Got.
So this is how you flip. So let's talk about that. So if I say sine of, let's say 180 minus x degrees, of course, it will be equal to
Cos.
okay. When questions like this come, we only look out for two aspects. One is
Quadrant.
positive or negative.
Yeah. It
Depends
will be
on,
positive.
it will be positive because
It lies in second quadrant.
Q2, correct?
Yeah.
So sine of Q2 angle will be positive. Okay. So first aspect is this, positive or negative. Second aspect is it flips or not. flips or not. How do we know if it is flips or not?
Oh, it's 180, so it won't flip.
No flip.
Mm.
Even multiple of 90.
Yeah.
That's it. So the answer will be what?
Sine
Sine
will be
of whatever
plus.
it is left. This angle.
Yeah.
X degrees. Okay. Positive sine x.
Okay.
So this is the process. So can you tell me what will be the value of tan of 90 minus x?
Tan of 19 minus x. So it lies in first quadrant. So it will be plus. And cot x degree.
Cot x, right?
Yeah.
You know the relation between tan x and cot x?
Yeah, they are reciprocals, right?
Yes. Okay, now let's come back to the original question. This is enough. Okay, trigonometry is done. We'll solve that last question, the previous question, and we'll move on. This height of the tower question. Building. Scroll up.
Mm.
So this is the relation we got, right? How can we make use of this relation?
So tan h by 4 and tan 9, if you want to find the angle of tan 90 minus x will change into cot.
So it is the same as cot of
X degree.
positive or negative?
It will be, let me see that graph. Yeah, it will be positive because all will be positive in first quadrant.
Yes. First quadrant, everything is positive.
Yeah.
Okay. So cot x will be this much, but tan x will be this much.
Yeah.
Our objective is to find what?
Height of the building.
How to do it?
We have to how we did cot x, right? So
Cot x was this
will
much.
be 9 by h.
9 by h will be what?
Cot's inverse.
Tan x, right? Tan means what? 1 upon
For
cot,
tan,
right?
yeah. For tan, it will be h by 9, right?
See, for cot x, the value is h by 9.
Yeah. No. Opposite by adjacent for tan.
Yeah, we have written that, correct? This.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So no need to look at the triangle now.
Okay.
From this relation, from this algebra, we have to perform some algebra now.
Okay.
So h by 9 was actually cot x. We have two relations. Tan x was equal to h by 4 and cot x was equal to 9 by h, correct?
Yeah.
I mean h by 9, that was h by 4 and h by 9, right?
So tan 90 minus x degrees is equal to cot x degrees.
Yeah, tan 90 minus x is equal to h by 9 is equal to cot x.
Okay.
So I'm directly writing cot x
Yeah.
is h by 9.
Yeah.
See, cot x means what? How can you convert this into tan x?
Sine by cos. Or 1 cot.
What is the
1
relation between tan and cot?
reciprocals. So 1 by
Reciprocal.
10.
Yeah. So cot x. So 1 by tan x was h by 9. Okay. Can you tell me from here tan x will be how much? See, 1 upon tan is h by 9.
Mhm.
So tan means you flip the fraction.
9 by h.
9 by h. It is down, right? If you want to bring it up.
Mhm.
So 9 by h. Get out?
No.
So tan x was 9 by h. It is also equal to h by 4. So 9 by h is equal to h by 4. H will be, how to calculate from now?
H will be. We have to take h by 4 this side or no?
I mean, if two fractions are equal, what did I tell you? How to do this?
Flip?
Cross product. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Equal to
Wait.
sign means cross product will apply. So how?
9 into 4.
Hmm. Equal to
H square.
h square. So the answer is
36 h square.
36
6.
is equal to h square, right?
6.
Height is
6.
6, right? Okay. So this is the process. Height of the tower is 6 meters.
Mhm.
What is meant by this vertical pole? Vertical pole means if there is a ground like this, it stands straight like this. No
Mhm.
cross, no tilt.
Okay.
So that means this angle will be 90 degrees.
90 degree. Yeah.
So that is what it means. So they are asking for height, right?
Yeah.
How to do it? Hmm.
Okay. So